You wanna make me a co-host? Oh, recording now? Okay, awesome. Then I will upload it after. Fine. Sure. Let me share my screen again. Where did Soho go? Did she vanish? Okay, fair enough. Okay. Da, da, da. Okay. So, website overhaul, session one. This is gonna be such a massive undertaking. Um, right. Who's messaging? Oh, someone else. No one. No one. No one is messaging. Okay, so this is the rough wireframe. So I looked at the Moondao page, and I think their structure is pretty good. So we're probably going to steal some of it, just because it's so good. So thank you to Sarah for joining us. But yeah, for now, I guess we should just roughly block out what do we want people to first see. Think we discussed this also partially before. So it doesn't have to be perfect, right? It can just be like very rough and just text and boxes and what do I know? Okay. Don't have to be super like crazy precise on anything really. So we can group. So can really just use these elements to block out, you know, um, some stuff that would be good enough to be honest. So what do you guys think is important? What should people see first, second, third? I know there was a time when we suggested here that this area should be like East Denver or something showing DAO members and maybe easy um text to understand what unlock does for people, right? So, sorry, I make this bigger also. Apologies. So, I think for easy text, we recently had this thing here. Uh, da, da. We can always make this even better. Pretty sure there's always something we can do. So, not saying this specifically, but something like this. And we can have two action buttons, right? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit hushing through it. But like, let's say we have two action buttons. What would these do, right? And what's then the next section? What's the next section? What do we want to show? Or we think is cool? Like, do we show the app store here? Apps built by community devs up on Unlock. Is this what we're showing next to inspire? Right? So this would serve to inspire. Or we could do what we have now, where it's like, let's brag, right? Which is like, Unlock is used by big, cool people, right? That could be a thing. Sorry, it's not rage, it's brag. Just brag. But what do you guys think? So now I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you do the work. No, also, like, what do you think about the first section? Like, what's on your minds essentially? Like, when you came the first time to the Unlock website, right? What was all the stuff that didn't sit so well with you? Yeah. People? Yes. People on it, right? people. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Reasonable to me. What does the chat group say? Maybe just to clarify, we're trying to replace the main website build. But you're right. But this would be, so yes, you're right. This is something you can do. I'm actually talking to a Rarible and Rari Foundation right now, to verify if they would be a solid partner for this. So instead of us building these things directly, it would be better for us if other people would start building them and owning their own, like essentially earning their own money with it, right? But yes, absolutely. So I guess the next thing, according to also what Jill said, it could be, the App Store. Like, w- what have others built with Unlock, right? And then it could be, if I mean, I don't know if we're getting Rari, but if Rari Patreon, right? And then Jill's app, right? Jill's app. And then, for example, the two, yeah, let's call it etc. because I don't remember. I'm sorry, too much has happened in between. But yes, like all of these like all like not obvious, but use cases, right? I think that would be cool to showcase for sure. Okay, so I guess this could be one. Should there be anything that we do before that? Well, you are usually good with this stuff. Is there anything you feel people should know before they start getting inspired on all the cool stuff they could make with Unlock?
Hmm. All the cool stuff they
Hmm,
can make with Unlock. How are they inspired? A lot of it comes through word of mouth, right? Yeah. Unlock is used by cool people. I like that. Depends on what your definition of cool is, right? But hey, be part
you
of the
know,
cool club. I like
I
that.
was essentially talking about this section, right?
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
this is on the unlock page that is now up. This is the first thing, and you do this usually when you're after a venture capital investment or stuff. But
Yeah.
as a DAO, that's something we couldn't even stem. So I don't think it should take a priority. Our priority should be community and community building at this point.
100%.
You know,
100%. Yeah, I'm agreement
so
with that. So
rather
what were you
that.
looking for, what area were you looking for inspiration on or feedback?
Essentially, how do we want? We're designing this together. That's the
Yeah,
process.
understood. But you were talking about the dApps or
Yeah,
apps held
like
by community.
I think it could be a cool thing to have a community app store, you know? So instead of
Yeah.
just, so right now we have this like showcase section, which is not bad, right? But does it, first of all, it's not easy accessible from directly the website. You actually have to really search for it,
Hmm.
right? So it's not just there. So I think it should become part of I think, you know, the community. Like, I mean, we have to see, do we make it com- under community? What? Or do some automation for updates, right? Uh, where people can hand in their story through forms, for example. And then after approval, it gets automatically forwarded to the website, correct? Is that what you want? Ideally, in an ideal world. Yeah, I had. And yes, still, drip house could be interesting to study for that purpose. But again, right? Like, so the idea is that we as a DAO empower people to build their own applications rather than us internally building and owning these applications. So we rather have you build this and you earning money with this in a long-term and sustainable way than us maintaining this, if that makes sense. But yes, Drupal is probably a good way to, so you're speaking to devs and not to creators. No,
Um,
no, we're speaking. So, okay, maybe it's a good point to show this build. Wait. We actually do have some docs that you might want to go through because otherwise this can be rather confusing. We have some, so here in official links, you will find brand guidelines and social media guidelines that will give, I think, much more clarity on who we're trying to talk to. So we're trying to talk to, you know, creators, community organizers, and developers. These are our three different audiences because we're a protocol, right? And we're open source, so people can just build on top of us. So it makes stuff a little bit more tricky than just saying we want to create, we want to talk to creators, we want to talk to, just developers. No, we're actually trying to talk to all three of them because it makes for all three of them sense, but it also makes communication definitely a bit harder. I hope this helps. Does he? Danny? No? Could anyone hear Danny? Just is like, you're muted. Unmute. Maybe he can't. Uh, oh, I'm not a host, not a co-host. I cannot do anything. Forgot. Forget this is your meeting, sissy. Uh, uh, oh no, we can't. It seems we can't here. Let's. Oh, Danny, unmuted. Okay, say something. Uh, oh, that sucks. Can we promote him? Like, let's just promote him. Danny, can you try again? I just put him there. I thought maybe it I don't know. Maybe it does something, but I don't think it does. Then can you hop out and come back in?